Hello and welcome to Maths Albertua today. In this lesson, we want to learn how to divide or how to perform polynomial division. Okay, we're told to divide this by this. All right, so let's have it together. We're here. So I make a line. We are dividing this one by this one. So what the main one we are dividing, we put it inside 3x plus 3x squared minus x plus 5. We are dividing it by x minus 2. So you place x minus 2 outside. So the one inside is called dividend. The one we have placed outside is called divisor. The answer we'll be getting is called quotient. It will be appearing up. So watch and be attentive as I take you through this division process. Now, what you need to do is take only this one that contains the highest power. All right. This is x cubed plus 3x squared minus x plus 5. Take only this one because it has the highest power. Divide it by the one that has the highest power in the divisor. Of course, you know that 2 has no x attached to it. So we divide. You can go somewhere else and say 3x squared divided by only x. Okay? This one here means what? X multiplied by x times x. All over x. So this will cancel one of them. And you'll be left with x times x, which is x squared. Alright? So we're going to get x squared as your answer in that place. Alright? So if you divide this one, we're going to get x squared as our answer. Okay? After dividing only this one by this one and getting x squared, you write it as your answer. After you have written it, multiply this answer with this x, you are going to get x cubed. Now, this answer you have written up, multiplied by minus 2. You're going to get minus 2x squared. The next thing you are meant to do now is to subtract. Division goes with subtraction. Division goes with subtraction. Because we are carrying out polynomial division, we will be subtracting alongside. Alright, so we are subtracting now. We are subtracting the whole of this one from this main thing. Alright, so let's go. Take them one by one. X squared minus x squared is 0. This one is gone. Like x squared minus x squared is 0. You are subtracting the same thing, you get 0. So that one has gone out. Now, next, please look attentively. Next, you have 3x squared. This general minus that you have here, you place it. Now, so 3x squared plus 3x squared is something like just 3x squared. Minus this general minus. Now, what you want to subtract has another minus. Please. 3x squared minus 2x squared. Okay? So this will give us 3x squared minus is plus. Minus times minus is plus. Then 2x squared. Alright? They are alike. So 2x squared plus 3x squared is equal to what? 5x squared. Is that okay? Alright. Okay? So we're going to have, that means that in this place you have 5x squared. Now, there's nothing to subtract here. Bring down your minus x. Bring down your plus 5. Now, next step, what are you meant to do? Identify the term that contains the highest power and continue with your division. Identify the term containing the highest, this is the highest power now. So this is the place that contains the highest power now. Divide it again only by x. So you're having something like 5x squared divided by only x. X will cancel this. X squared means x times x. So x will cancel this one, but one of them will survive. It means that here we have 5x. So that means that 5x squared divided by only x, we are going to get 5x. So 5x can be written as plus 5x. Okay? So this one divided by only this one, you get 5x or plus 5x. Okay? So let's continue on. Now, after I have written the answer, remember what we did in the first the first case. Multiply this answer now, this 5x now by each of these 10 and write it down. So 5x multiplied by x will give you 5x squared. Alright? So it will give you 5x squared. Now after that, what do you do next? 5x multiplied by minus 2. You're going to get minus 10x. Now, what are you meant to do now? Carry out polynomial subtraction. Subtraction goes with division. Alright? Now, let's go. So we are subtracting now. So 5x squared minus 5x squared is 0. This part is gone. Alright? Now, you move on. What you have next is negative x, this one. Then the general minus here, you fix it. Now, what you want to subtract has another minus. So, you put it this way. Minus 10, minus 10x. Minus 10x. So, you have negative x. Then, negative into negative 10. Negative times negative 10 will give you plus 10x. Okay? So, this one can be written as minus 1x plus 10x. You are owing 1 something, now you have 10 of that thing. If you remove 1 and pay back, you will not be having 9. Alright, so that means you have 9x, or you say plus 9. That means that this one minus this one will give us 9x. I hope you are following. Now, plus 5. This 5, you did not use it, you bring it down. Plus 5. Now, you can still do the division one more time. Why? Because the degree of this polynomial now and the degree of the divisor are the same. See, here, you can write this one as 9x to the power 1. You can manipulate this one, this place, as x to the power 1 minus 2. So they have equal degree. X has power 1 here. X can be manipulated to have power 1 here. So they have the same degree. So that means that you can still do one more step of polynomial division. Okay? So the next thing to do now is to say, we now move on to this place now. This is a term that contains the highest power now. This power is higher than this one. So 9x divided by only x. 9x divided by only x. X will cancel x. Means that the answer you have here will not be 9. Okay? Now, after you've gotten that answer as 9, what are you meant to do? Remember, when you get answer, take the answer and multiply with each of the term in the divisor and write the answer down. After which you subtract. Okay, so let's go. So 9 multiplied by x will give you 9x. That 9 multiplied by minus 2 will give you minus 18. So you put your subtraction sign. Okay, so finally subtract. What will happen? 9x minus 9x. This one is gone. So what will now remain will be plus 5 can be written as 5. Then this minus, you have minus. What you want to subtract has its own minus. So you put it in brackets. Okay, so this will be 5 minus into minus. That's minus times minus to give you plus. And then 18 will come out. Alright, so if you add 5 to 18, you are going to get 23. Okay, if you remove 2 here and fix here 20, the remaining 3, 23. Okay, that means that when this thing is when this polynomial is divided by the divisor x minus 2, that you are going to get x squared plus 5x plus 9 with a remainder of 23. So 23 is a remainder now after the division has been conducted. Okay? Alright. That means that if you want to write out your answer now, you are going to now say that the quotient means the main answer. The quotient is equal to x squared plus 5x plus 9. X squared plus 5x plus 9. Why the remainder means the leftover. Remainder is equal to 23. Now, I want to tell you that there's one special thing about this. Now that we are done with the polynomial division, see what will happen. If you multiply this answer by this divisor, and then when you are done multiplying, if you add this remainder, it will give you back the original function. It will give you back this original function you are using to divide. This one here. That's one special thing about it. So, quotient times divisor plus remainder will give you back the dividend, which is the main function. Okay? All right. So, this is how we perform polynomial division. All right. So, I have something for you. I have something for you. Now, you may like to ask why we didn't perform another step for polynomial division. That's because this one now, even if you manipulate this one as 23x raised to power 0, 0 power 0 is smaller than power 1. So, if the power of the dividend is lower than the power of the divisor, division process can no longer take place. I believe it's clear. All right, so let me give you something now to do. Let me give you something to do now. All right. All right, this is for you. Find the quotient and the remainder when this function is divided by x minus 2. So do your polynomial division. When you are done, identify the quotient and the remainder. That is what I mean in this example.